How's it going today there, YouTube? Well, I just got back here from Charlie Church's in Innisfil, Ontario. Got some more paint for the W4. Hoping to pick up some bolts for the toolbox and nut to go on the drawbar there, a 3/4 fine thread nut, but no, it has in stock, so oh well, no big deal. I'll get that from Bofasco or something like that. But anyway, I just want to talk a quick minute here, and I wanted to apologize for the background noise real quick. I guess they're doing some cleanup on some trees down in the park down the road there, so they got a wood chipper going, but anyway, I'm gonna try to make a video out here while that's going on. But anyway, I just want to talk here for a minute about rewiring your tractor, because it's something that's really a good idea to do, especially if you're restoring a tractor. A, not only does it give you reliability, B, eliminates the fire hazard, C, looks a heck of a lot better. Alright, so I'm just about done my wiring on the W4 here. I started with this coil wire, of course, and the main reason why I wanted to rewire it, my coil power supply wire had a bunch of breaks in it. And let's look at this. The old cloth cover wire, well, even when it was brand new, it's not really that great because it's still that moisture in. So I do got an original harness here for a W4 if anyone needs one. I don't want any money for it. If you can use it, great, and I'll give it to you. Free of charge. Anyway, there's a couple reasons why I wanted to do mine. Number one, electrical shorts, because that wire, when the tractor used to get damp, it wouldn't start. That's the main reason why I wanted to go through and rewire the whole tractor. Number two, I'm restoring the W4 and just put all the fresh paint and all the stuff on it too, right? So that old wire harness didn't look very good on there. I'm going to get into another little detail here in a minute, but I just kind of wrapped everything up here with electrical tape for the time being until I got my looming, which I have now. Another reason why you're going to want to do this is a fire hazard. If something shorts out and you got a little bit of oil or you get a spark, if it shorts out, it'll set your tractor on fire. I have seen it happen. I've heard of it happening, but I have not had it happen to me. Usually when I have the tractor inside the shop, I disconnect the battery anyway, but it's more of a safety thing, and I kind of got things looped up here. But I'm going to show you guys some supplies you're going to need here in a minute. Of course, to do this, it's really pretty basic. Of course, you need some wire. I used a 14 gauge, but a 12 gauge or a 14 gauge will work good. I gotta find some 10 gauge to redo my ignition switch wire. This wire here, this last cloth covered wire goes from the amp gauge down to your switch. So I need to find some 10 gauge wire to do that. Either 8 or 10 gauge. I think 10 gauge will work fine. Side cutters, you know, cut zip ties or little clips. Of course, you need a set of wire crimpers, cutters. This is kind of a combination tool. These work good. Of course, a screwdriver for taking the screws out to do your little clips and whatnot. And of course, terminals. I used, these aren't the exact ones I used. These on the generator, but I used number 8 terminals, the smaller ones. Might be able to get it here. And yeah, these ones are black because I took a Sharpie and colored them black. But that's a detail thing you guys can do on your own if you care that much. I didn't really like the look of a blue terminal on the red tractor. See, up here, no one's really going to see it. But so once you get your tractor all rewired, you're going to want to make things all nice and neat. So I just wrapped it with electrical tape, you know, made things nice all the way along here. Made it kind of nice, and that way I can go put my looming on. Looming's the last step. I had some 3/4 stuff before, and it was kind of big on there because I used it to cover up the old harness, because I wasn't originally planning to rewire this tractor. But once I did a couple of them, I was like, you know what, I'm here now, I might as well just do it. I got some 1/2 inch split loom right now. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to thread it into the voltage box, and then I'll go right down to the front of the almost the radiator. So I'm going to cover that up now, and then I'll show you guys what I got when I get back. And of course, I've got the original clips in the toolbox there. I can clip this onto the support here, and it'll look just almost factory, except for the plastic looming instead of cloth. But I think it'll look pretty clean and sharp. So I'm going to put the looming on here, and we'll see you guys here in a minute. Forgot to mention 2 of the most important things: electrical tape and a pocket knife. I started just to thread the looming up into the voltage box. I made a couple little cuts just around the looming for these wires to go through. I'll tape that up nice. Of course, any breaks, you want to just make a little slit in the looming, and that'll allow these to poke through, and then you just tape around it, and then I'm just slowly working the looming on, and we'll come up here. It's looking very much better than this stuff here. This 3/4 stuff is too darn big, so the half inch seems like a heck of a lot better, and I'm much happier with it so far. So anyway, I'm gonna keep threading this looming on here, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay. So that's basically what you get. I started to tape up all the loose ends here now, but there was originally a clamp that goes around the steering post. I don't think I'll be able to use that now, but I'm gonna give it a shot. But anyway, that's just a quick little video on how to rewire your tractor at home, and now if you don't feel like spending $250 a harness, you don't have to. So if you guys like what you see, as always, please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.